Well, sport now, and the hard luck award for the weekend must surely go to Swindon Town's footballers. They were beaten 5-4 in the last minute of their game at Peterborough, and that after being 3-0 down at one point. Well, today, two of the players went back to school, not for a lesson in defending, but as part of the anti-racism campaign Kick It Out. Alistair Durden was there too.
Say a nice warm hello from Hayden Wick.
A more sympathetic crowd than they had at Peterborough's London Road on Saturday. Defenders Kevin Amankwaah and Michael Rose answering questions from the pupils of Hayden Wick Primary School. Luckily, no one mentioned the dramatic end of Saturday's game. It was the unfortunate Amankwaah whose touch into his own net meant a heartbreaking stoppage time defeat.
At that moment in time when the ball went off me, I knew that was it. I knew there was no comeback from there. But it was an amazing game. 5-4. You keep saying it again in your head, but unfortunately we were the losing team.
Swindon had gone 3-0 down in just 22 minutes, but instead of collapsing completely, they produced a memorable fight back, level by half-time before battling back again in the second half.
Obviously for the neutral watching that, it was possibly one of the best games that they'd see, but I think really disappointed from our point of view. We thought we had a chance of winning the game, we had a few chances, and unfortunately for us, they've nicked it right at the death.
Swindon will need to cut out the schoolboy defending, as the manager labelled it, if they want to repeat last season's run to Wembley.
I'm sure we will bounce back because there were a lot of pluses on Saturday, even though if there were a lot of minuses as well. Maybe Saturday was just a one-off. Hopefully it was, but I'm sure we will be doing some defending and training this week.
Today's anti-racism message to the school children was of one game, one community. This is certainly one 90 minutes they won't forget in a hurry. Alistair Durden, BBC Points West in Swindon.